Boris Johnson said the new NHS visa. It is a fast-track visa, cost only £464, nearly approximate 48,000 rupees, point-based immigration system, and applicants guaranteed a decision within 2 weeks, not even years. Wow! Extra points would be awarded to those coming to work in the NHS. And applicants can also pay through their own salary. The best part is it is an Australian style point based system. Chandi hi chandi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Sat Sri Akal, Assalamu alaikum, and namaskar, my friends. Thank you for visiting this channel once again. We provide and will provide you all the latest information whenever we can, however we can, wherever we can. You can also always visit to our social media sites, which I'm not going to open right now. And you can also download all the information from here, as well as you can contact us to our offices in the India whenever it is possible. Now, let's jump into the NHS visa. And this time, it's Brexit. Ding, ding, ding. Brexit, it is Britain is exiting from Europe. And if you do not know yet what Brexit is, you can watch this movie of Benedict Cumberbatch. You can watch this in Netflix and it's free of cost to download. But let's just dive in more into it. Well, actually, the thing began when this guy came into power in 2010. He said that I will make the Britain strongest and most super country in the entire world. But it's not happened. Then she came in and she made it quite vulnerable to attack. And now this guy is just lost it everything all. So this flower you can see is the First World War remembrance that's going to be happen in 11th of November, just 2 days from now. So the Conservative Party came to power in 2010, re-elected in 2015, and Theresa became PM in 2016 and Boris now in 2019. So 9 years in power, 3 prime ministers, and now general election in 12th December. That means from anti-immigration in 2010 to full immigration in 2019, just in 9 years. Wow, good job, David. Now this time there are 3 contenders: Boris, Jeremy, Joe Swinson. Boris from Conservatives, Jeremy from Labour Party, and Joe Swinson from Liberal Democrats. He must be thinking, I should not have started it. And she always cries and says, I shouldn't have worked on it. Man, why did I do it? And definitely, you guys lost everything all. So, presenting the NHS visa for nurses and doctors. Ding, ding, ding. Here, our health secretary in Britain is supporting that it is too often difficult to book an appointment with the general practitioners. And it is a very much problem to get an appointment first thing in the morning, which has been said by the chair of British Medical Association, he said that we need more doctors and nurses, which has been triple backed up by our dear Priti Patel. And she says it will be an Australian point-based system and allows the control of all the professionals and nurses. And we all know Priti Patel actually from अरे मित्रों हम यहाँ पर भी हैं चाय अरे मित्रों हम प्रीति के साथ हाथ भी मिलाते हैं चाय लेकिन मोदी जी हमारे इंडिया में क्या हुआ शट अप मित्रों So if we go for the Australian point-based system, ladies and gentlemen, please be aware, if you are opting this visa, go to Britain, do the job, always keep a track each day, because Australian point-based system never allows a person go ahead to get a passport in Australia and they will implement same to get a passport in Britain. So whenever you can, change the jobs, or whenever you can, invest in UK or make some savings so that you can get more in the UK if you are going through this visa. Now, the thing is, what is NHS? Why it is come for? Well, NHS is actually established in 1948 by the major social reforms following the Second World War. And now it is NHS England, NHS Scotland, NHS Wales, and Health and Social Care in Northern Ireland. Great Britain is actually make of great because of the four countries or three countries in together with the England. That makes a Great Britain. And in here, Scotland already wants to get out of Britain in after the Brexit, which is saying with the DUP leader Nicola Sturgeon. So the thing is, what is actually NHS visa? This visa will guarantee a fast track process, definitely. That means it will give you immediate response if you apply for this visa. Cost is £464 to apply for this visa. If it's a point based, that means they will definitely go for age first, IELTS first, and then your educational degree, qualification, work experience, definitely for that. And they also will go for your any previous connections to UK or not. The more point it is, the better chance for going inside it. Then the applicants will give a decision within 2 weeks because of they have a SQL server or they have a CRM websites, Salesforce. Then you have other portals such as SharePoint that can give you the report generation immediately, who's what. And then the extra points would be awarded to those coming to work in the NHS. That means if you apply for this NHS visa, it doesn't mean that you have to work for it. You can go for other work as well, which is actually helpful for you because according to Australian point-based system, as they are saying, remember what happened in Australia. Whenever you get to the top, they always put some other barriers and you will never reach the age of passport or not even the age of permanent residency. And this Australian point-based system being followed by Denmark, by Sweden, by UK, and it has already been followed by our New Zealand. So, but Germany and America has a different point-based systems. So beware from that, and that is why it is extra points would be given if you work for NHS. If you work for NHS, remember you will be always replaceable. So beware if you're going to it, work for it, but never be just sit down. Always be cautious and alert for this. Now he is doing the campaigning as best as he can, and he's making the world transform into a super world as best as he can. But the real problem exists, which is actually true, that all the Eastern European countries goes to United Kingdom for their medical and health checkups. And all these countries actually get the real benefits without any paying fees to the NHS because of the European Union in 1990, because of the Schengen in 1995, and because of the fall of Soviet Empire in 1987. So what are the promises so far? The promises so far is 500,000 illegal people to get amnesty visa. Students will get 5 years of visa and NHS visa for nurses and doctors once the Brexit is done. And many more to come. Visa hi visa re baba.